WPBF 25 presents the 2025 Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade, sponsored by Flagler Credit Union.
We are coming to you from North Palm Beach on a beautiful night across South Florida. WPBF 25 is proud once again to partner with Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County to bring you the brightest night of the year as brilliantly lit boats cruise along the Intracoastal Waterway. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 31st Annual Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. I'm Felicia Rodriguez.
And I'm Alyssa Freeman with the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, and we are so thrilled to be with you all tonight.
We are. We want to go live right now to Chief Meteorologist Chris Martinez. He is out there on the Grand Marshal boat out along the Intracoastal. Chris, how's it looking out there?
Oh my God, what a beautiful night, right? We're talking about perfect weather, low winds, temperatures, again, just a night. It's a great night for a boat parade, I can tell you that. Here I am, the privilege to be on the Grand Marshal boat. Guys, are y'all having a good time so far? So, we're on this 80-foot koala that's going to be leading the boat parade. We're sailing out of North Palm Marina. As we speak, I can see you. I'm waving to you, Felicia and Alyssa, but you probably can't see me. I'm all decked out in these lights, but we're having a great time on this Grand Marshal boat. And we're gonna kick things off. We have just started, and we're going all the way up to, I believe, Jupiter. This is going to be Jonathan's Landing area. There's going to be a big fireworks display. We're going to be waving. Everyone is decked out again. We couldn't ask for a better night for a boat parade, and especially this one, the 31st annual boat parade. And this is a cool yacht. Y'all love this yacht? That's right. Yeah. And yeah, we're all having a good time on the Grand Marshal boat. Again, this is all captained by Captain Tom. He's up there. If you can hear me, we've got DJ up there just providing the good vibes for tonight. But Felicia and Alyssa, I mean, just a perfect night for a boat parade here across South Florida. You really can't beat this weather. Captain was talking about, hey, Chris, thank you for putting in all your favors to make sure that the weather cooperated. But just a beautiful night to celebrate the holidays right here in the Palm Beaches. We'll send it back to you right at North Palm Marina.
All right, Chris. Enjoy yourselves. I know we'll check in a little bit later. What a fun night. They're having a great time on the Grand Marshal boat.
Of course they are.
Yeah, it's the party boat.
I love that.
It's the party boat for sure. We want to check in now with meteorologist Glenn Glazer. He's out on one of the toy boats with a number of Marines in their dress blues. They are going to be stopping at some of the marinas along the way and picking up toys.
They're going to be stopping everywhere. So homes, anywhere where anybody's watching the parade, they'll be stopping.
Oh, I love it. Glenn, how is it out there?
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, let me be clear. The boat is not a toy boat. The boat's like a real boat. But yes, as you mentioned, we are going to be picking up toys on the boat. So I asked Captain Chip and Mike to bring us out here to the staging area. This is where all the boats are lining up to get ready to roll on through in the parade one by one. That's a little sneak preview for you. I don't know if I was allowed to do that, but I just did anyway. Let me invite up here my friend, Lieutenant Colonel Will Damon, United States Marine Corps. His wife, Caitlin, in the background shooting some video. Hi, Caitlin. Tell us a little bit about, if people don't know, how did the Marines become involved with Toys for Tots?
In 1947, a Marine's wife asked politely, can your Marines distribute some toys to children in the neighborhood?
Oh.
And then 1948, the foundation was formed, and over the 78 years since, the Marines have supported it to the ultimate objective so far of 708 million toys distributed to children across the country since then.
It's unbelievable. How about for you and your men, the men you serve with, the men who serve under you, what does it mean to them to be part of this?
It's incredible for us because it allows us to get out and support the community, right? You got these terrific populations here in Palm Beach County and generous people all over the place, and allows us to get involved and support their desire to help out their own community.
I mean, you and I did this together last year. Could you believe? I mean, there are a lot of people on the shore over here. Hey, people on the shore. How's it going over there? They're all lined up here. We ride around the Intracoastal here, and people just come out, they shine lights at us to let us know they have toys, and we pull up and they load them on the boat.
It's unbelievable. The generous, kind, and thoughtful people of Palm Beach County have these piles of toys that they've collected that we in turn are able to distribute to this year 342 different organizations
Oh my gosh.
that are going to help bring joy this holiday season to a child or a family that may otherwise not have that to give. And it's incredible to be a part of it.
Thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you for your service. Thank you to all your men. We appreciate you being out here with us.
Thank you, Glenn.
It's so great to see you again. So we're going to hang out together all night tonight. I'll
do
send
it.
it back to Felicia and Alyssa. We are so, wait until you see some of these boats. They are unbelievable. Back to you guys.
We've got a preview sitting here at the marina as we look down the Intracoastal.
So beautiful.
It is so gorgeous to see these brilliantly lit boats. And as they come by the judges' table, obviously they're going to be judged. But how about we get this party started? I'm ready. You?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right. Well, helping lead the parade up the Intracoastal Waterway is the FWC boat.
Yes, thank you to FWC and all of the law enforcement boats that help us tonight on the water. Zambelli puts on a great fireworks show every year.
They really do. And these fireworks can be seen not just here at the North Palm at the marina, but all along the parade route.
They lead the entire parade.
Which
so
is
from
wonderful.
here until the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse, people are going to be seeing the fireworks. And there's lots of them.
Yes.
There will be a grand finale at the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse at the end of the parade.
That is what you call getting things started with a bang.
They do such a good job.
They really do.
We tell them we want a lot of fireworks in North Palm Beach, and they always deliver.
I feel like it's getting louder. Instead of as they move away, it should, okay.
Oh, all right.
Perhaps,
Oh.
there we go.
All right, here comes the Grand Marshal boat. Grand Marshals Mo and Sally from Cool 105.5. The boat looks beautiful. Koala is here again.
Now they're also joined by some of their friends and WPBF's Chris Martinez. He is aboard the beautiful 85-foot Koala charter vessel, as you said, out of Jupiter.
Yes, they're out of Jupiter, and you can actually charter this 85-foot vessel through salttribecharters.com. Happy holidays from the crew of Koala and Mo and Sally from Cool 105.5, and also presenting the Grand Marshal boat, Lessings Hospitality Group. Thank you to them as well.
All right.
So that boat is not judged since it's the official Grand Marshal boat. So next we'll be seeing all of the judged boats in the parade this evening. There are close to 50 of them.
It's also the official party boat. I had a chance to
Yes.
go on. Chris took me on that boat. I stepped on it, and I got to meet Captain Tom and his crew.
They're fantastic.
They were lovely. Just
They're amazing.
lovely. And everybody is just so excited about tonight. We've got some of the boats coming up along the way. You know, as Chris mentioned, it was a hot day today. I mean, we had temperatures in the mid-80s across South Florida, but now temperatures are cooling off just a bit, and we have a nice breeze out there. Here is boat number one. This is the first boat being judged tonight. It is the Blue Heron 2, which has been in the parade for the past 20 years. Its theme this year is Christmas Under the Sea. We have Seahorse Power. The crew spent several weeks designing and building all of the decorations by hand this year. They have thousands of lights, as you can see, and an inflatable Santa. Santa's elves on board would like to spread joy and happiness. Merry Christmas, everyone, from Blue Heron 2.
We have boat number 2. Looks like it's being sponsored by Florida Blue. But it's the Miss Blue Heron, the other half of the Blue Heron fleet of fishing boats. Blue Heron Fishing is a proud sponsor of the event tonight. They provide drift fishing trips and private charters out of Jupiter and Riviera Beach. And lots of blue lights to go with the Florida Blue
theme. It sure
theme.
is. That's a gorgeous boat. Such a festive atmosphere tonight.
I love it. The view that we have is amazing.
It is gorgeous here from the marina.
And people can actually track the parade in real time. There is an app called No Wake. So if there are folks up in Jupiter that aren't sure when the parade is going to arrive, all they have to do is download this app and they can track where the Grand Marshal boat is and also the last boat in the parade,
and
which is
say
so
the
cool.
app's name again.
It's No Wake.
Okay.
KNOW Wake. And it's such a great tool, technology, right?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to track things like this, so helpful for families that are trying to get a good spot
Yes.
to catch the parade. Okay, our next boat is boat number 5. This one is called Handsome Devil. It's a first-time boat parade participant from Palm Beach Gardens. This 32-foot vessel is decorated with lots of white lights and a palm Christmas tree.
We have a lot of first-time boats tonight. About 15 of them.
That's wonderful.
Participating for the first
because
time.
it's such a traditional event where you have families for generations
Yes.
that continue that tradition.
Great segue, because this is one of them.
I love that.
Boat number 3 has been doing this for 4 generations.
That's incredible. All right, boat number 3 is the Daniello family aboard Party Up, a corporate entry for Barnacle Busters, a longtime sponsor of this event and part of 3 generations of boat parade participants. Party Up is a 53-foot catamaran. Is that the Grinch I see up there?
You see the Grinch. That is definitely a Grinch boat.
And they're pretty festive on that one.
Lots of music. Everyone's in costume.
And they're dancing.
Lots of green lights.
I love it.
No, they did a great job.
So much fun. You know, we talked about earlier, you and I were talking about just how many toys this parade is able to collect. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so last year, more than 14,000 toys collected through the boat parade, and we couldn't do it without all of the volunteer toy boats that are out on the water right now collecting toys. We couldn't do it without All My Sons Moving and Storage, who provide the trucks to then take all the toys and go to the fairgrounds where Toys for Tots is collecting all the toys. So it's just all this collaboration going on and volunteers and just people willing to step up and help out. It makes it all possible, and we thank them so much.
Listen, it takes a village, right, every year, and
absolutely
to see how wonderful our community is coming together, and then all those folks that are going to be, of course, donating toys along the route.
So boat number 4 is going by. It's a corporate entry for MarineMax Jupiter, and they are here to bring the Christmas cheer to the max for this year's boat parade. The Merry Maximus theme celebrates the joy, community, and excitement of the holiday season on the water. As the world's largest boat dealership, they are proud to share this stunning new model while spreading cheer to every family throughout Palm Beach. The yacht shines in red, white, and blue lights, honoring both MarineMax and the spirit of America. They are thrilled to celebrate with you tonight and with everyone.
And
a truly Merry Christmas, or Merry Maximus.
I love it. And here is boat number 6. It's another first-time entry named Whiz Wit from Jupiter. Aboard Whiz Wit, they're serving up all types of Christmas spirits and spreading holiday cheers. And we're told Santa just finished dropping gifts at the home of Whiz Wit, and the holiday energy is off the charts, as you can see. As he hops back in the sleigh to spread joy across Palm Beach, the Whiz Wit crew is already shaking up their own Christmas spirits. You know, the kind that come in a glass.
I love that. Here comes number 7, a first time for the boat parade, named Shelly from Jupiter. It has a wakeboard pole with a tree on it. Lots of green lights. You'll notice everyone dressed like the Grinch. Oh, another Grinch theme. On board are friends and family of Sean Evan. The reason they're doing the Grinch-themed boat is that Kate and Sean's first date was to see the Grinch movie in 2019, so the movie holds a special place in their hearts.
I love that. And boat number 8 is Why Not from Lake Park. For their first boat parade, Carrie Lauer is joined by local scuba divers and underwater photographers who take part in the preservation of local parks. The boat's theme is Reason for the Season with a tropical underwater flair. 2 seahorses guiding a 24-foot pontoon Christmas wreath, Star of Bethlehem ornaments with a large star. It is gorgeous.
Then we have boat number 9, a corporate entry for Food Yacht owned by Justin Lindemann. The theme is Wicked. I love that.
Aww.
Very, very timely. On board are friends of Food Yacht. They have been a part of the parade for 7 or 8 years now. It's their favorite event of the year, and as soon as it's over, they can't wait to do it all over again.
We'll have to wait a little while now. Boat number 11 is the Pink Pony Pontoon with a Pink Pony Christmas theme. Charlotte Morgan from Hope Sound is joined by friends and their dogs. This is their first boat parade after watching it for many years and wanting to take part. And Charlotte recently purchased the boat.
Oh, that's great. New tradition being started.
And you can hear Pink Pony Club in the background.
I love that. Then we have boat number 12, another first-time participant. Under Par is owned by Donald Parr from Palm Beach Gardens with Marylanders. Did I say that right? I don't know.
Yes.
In paradise. These relocated friends from Maryland are celebrating the good life. This Maryland-themed boat has red, white, and gold lights with lots of Maryland flags and things like blue crabs, natty bows, footballs, and more. We're going to have to ask Glenn. I know he's from Maryland, so I don't know if I'm getting all this verbiage right.
Boat number 13 is a corporate entry for Tuppence Marine and Tackle. This Jupiter 34-foot team, Tuppence, proudly serving the boating community since 1956. We're told the theme is Making Dreams Come True. You know what I love about this is that even though we have a panel of judges who are judging, the public will be able to vote for their favorite boat of the parade.
Yes, yes. On Monday, go to the Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade Facebook page and like your favorite boat, the picture of your favorite boat, and they could win $500. Next, we have boat number 14 making their exciting return to the Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. This is Lost in the Right Direction with their festive Dancing Santa theme. Riding proudly on a 24-foot tri-tune, this dazzling display features thousands of synchronized Christmas lights choreographed to some of the crew's favorite holiday songs. The star of the show is a towering 25-foot dancing, wacky, waving tube Santa, bringing big smiles and big energy as he grooves along the Intracoastal.
Our next boat is boat 15 and has only missed about 6 parades in the last 31 years. It's Jerry Ohnbrink from Hope Sound, and his boat is getting tanked. Family and friends are on the boat with Santa taking a rest. The boat's theme is Good Ship Lollipop. All on board have brought toys to donate tonight. The dolphins are wearing lollipops, which symbolize a child's imaginative journey to a magical-filled Candyland.
So I'm really excited right now because boat number 16 was not going to make it in the parade. They were having some issues, mechanical issues, I believe. And
but they're here. I love
that. They're here. So boat number 16 is Blended from Jupiter with Joe Marinucci on board with friends and family. And we're so happy that they were able to make it into the parade tonight.
Oh, so glad. And boat 17 is the Bones from North Palm Beach. On board are Sam Cohen and friends. This is their first boat parade. The theme is Under the Sea with lights, inflated sea creatures, and jellyfish hung on the outriggers.
So, Felicia, these boats are competing for cash and prizes.
And they take their job very seriously.
Yes, and usually you'll see like the first timers, they don't have, maybe as many lights or inflatables. You know the ones who've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, they go all out.
You know.
Yeah.
But we have more than $13,000 in cash and prizes that they're competing with. So the top 3 boats in each category are going to place and have a lot of fun things to win.
Oh, I love how serious they take this, too.
I do, too.
They start weeks prior to this event.
Oh, yeah.
They start planning.
It takes so much planning, big, small, it doesn't matter. And speaking of that, I think Chris mentioned this on the Grand Marshal boat, but our smallest boat in the parade tonight is 18 feet. Biggest 120 feet.
Wow.
So it's a big range of sizes
absolutely.
of boats. But we have some really good ones coming up, I can tell.
Oh, it is just such a lovely view from where we sit to see all the boats lined up as they sail north along the Intracoastal Waterway. Coming up next is boat number 20.
Yeah, that's Maddie Jane from West Palm Beach, back for a second year. Now gather and close every who far and near for a tail on the water. You must lend an ear, for gliding your way in a shimmering glow is a crew every who in Palm Beach ought to know. With Sarah, John Jr., Taylor, and Nick by his side, they return for a year 2 on this festive night ride. But this isn't just fun. No, they're on a big mission to stop a green Grinch with a sneaky ambition. With lights blazing bright and their Whoville pride strong, they'll chase off that crook if he dares come along. So cheer for this crew keeping Christmas in view. Captain John and his Whoville patrol coming through.
And look at this one coming up. Boat 19, always a crowd favorite and a past best of parade. They went all out.
So good.
And fan favorite winner, Naughty Kitty. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up and feast your eyes on Naughty Kitty. Their show-stopping theme this year is Christmas Under the Big Top, with thousands of lights twinkling from bow to stern. This dazzling vessel brings the magic of a floating circus to the water tonight. On board the dazzling vessel, the ringmaster leads the festive fun with a lively crew of silly clowns and circus characters. Even the circus animals are along for the ride. It's Christmas Under the Big Top with Naughty Kitty.
I am always excited to hear what their theme is going to be every year.
They always knock it out of the park.
They do such a good job. And there's more coming right now.
It's boat 25. Thank you for that.
I'm sure is boat number 25.
From North Palm Beach, David Newens is joined by friends and family. The theme of the boat is Merry Grinchmas, and this is their second year participating. It's beautiful.
I'm just glad I'm not a judge.
You know, they really have a tough job.
The judges have a really hard job. They're made up of a lot of our local elected officials, community leaders, and we really appreciate their service because I do not want to be judging these boats.
This is a tough
It's hard.
one. Coming up next is boat number 23, Salty Dog from Palm Beach Gardens. Greg Palacios had a blast participating last year for the first time, so they decided to do it again and celebrate his birthday weekend. They also learned a lot last year, so they're spicing it up this year, they say, with a new theme, more lights, and more magic all around. This year, the inspiration is Christmas Under the Sea, where the sea creature caught Santa this year.
Then we have boat number 24, Andiamo from Palm Beach Gardens, a first-time participant and owned by George Damachetti and Danielle Kalem, who are joined by family and friends. The theme is Holidays at Sea. The boat displays lighted dolphins, jellyfish, and of course the loggerhead turtle of Juno Beach. They couldn't think of a theme until they walked the aisles of Home Depot and found some foam installation boards, which they carved into holiday dolphins and then spent a couple of weeks painting and poking holes. And I love when people create their own decor. I mean, it makes it so much more special when they're able to do that.
Look at this one coming up. This is what you call live active participation, right?
Yes, this is the Liscombe family. They've been doing this parade for years with their 2 boys, Aaron and Diane, and they just do such a fantastic job. This is Nailed It. So they have a theme of Christmas angels singing joy to the world, spreading peace and joy to everyone this Christmas season. Like I said, Aaron and Diane with their 2 boys, Parker and Sawyer, have been doing this for years. They've placed in the parade many years because they just do such a good job in the decor and the theme every single year.
I mean, I can't even imagine how many lights to light up those angels they have on board. Next boat coming up is boat 22. It's a corporate entry for Nautical Ventures. This year, Captain Allison Edelstein and Chris Ryan, they've actually teamed up with the Nautical Ventures team to illuminate a brand new 37-footer under the theme of Merry Beachmas, representing the Nautical Ventures yacht, toy, and yacht sales team. Honorary first mate Sadie and the Golden Retriever. Sadie, the Golden Retriever, will also be making her first parade appearance tonight. happy to herald in the joy of the holiday season alongside her owner, Elliot, the manager of Nautical Ventures Yacht Sales in Palm Beach. They're excited to showcase their boat.
Then we have boat number 18. They've been doing this parade for 10 years, so a whole decade. It's Donald Hanson Sr. from West Palm Beach on his boat, All In, joined by his family and friends. The boat's theme is Yummy Yummy Gingerbread. Each year they love to see everyone watching from shore and the other decorated boats in the parade, and we're happy to have them with us. All In.
You know, we enjoy being on the marina watching the boats go by, but I would think if they're on the boat, they're looking towards land to see, well, who's out tonight? Who's watching us?
Exactly.
Next boat coming up is boat number 27, At Ease, and it's from Palm Beach Gardens. This is their third boat parade. You may remember them as the jellyfish boat from last year. This year it's all about the octopus with inflatable tentacles, string lights, and black lights. Autumn Bow Rhodes is joined by lifelong friends that all grew up here together.
I love that. Then we have boat number 28, Polly's Folly from Palm City. On board's Polly and Friends, the theme of the boat is Sleigh Boats Ring. You'll see 4 inflatables and a zillion lights, he says. 2 retired guys spent many hours over the course of 3 weeks designing, modifying, and swearing to put the boat together.
I'm sure there was a lot of that.
Yes, but we're happy to have them. They actually, last year, they rebounded to win first prize in the under 25-foot category, and they're back this year hoping to defend their title.
Well, boat number 29 is back in the parade this year after a bit of a hiatus. It also is the smallest boat in our parade this year, measuring 18.5 feet. It's Fred Cahill from North Palm Beach, joined by some friends and family on board. The theme is My Tiny Bake Shop. Bite into Christmas gingerbread for a taste of the holidays. Santa's favorite cookie is baked in My Tiny Bake Shop next to the North Pole in North Palm Beach.
Boat number 30 is next. Participating for the first time on board this pontoon boat are Lauro Perez from West Palm Beach, joined by his friends and family. Lauro designed the boat to look like a truck. This half truck, half boat Palm Beach Peterboat. It took him almost a year, 3 pontoon boats, and 1 semi-truck to put this all together. It is everything you would find on a regular semi-truck. Air horns, smokestacks, even the steering wheel is where it should be in a semi-truck. And I have to say, I ran into them at the boat ramp one time, like not that long ago, and was amazed.
Well, boat 31 is next. It's a corporate entry for Jet Ride Boat and Jet Ski Membership Club. Jet Ride is a local business offering boat and jet ski memberships. It is back for its 2nd year in the Holiday Boat Parade. Their beautifully decorated boats sparkling with festive cheer. Look at all those lights. It's a perfect reflection of the year-round adventure and lifestyle that Jet Ride members enjoy, we're told. All the benefits of boat ownership without the hassles. A few of the Jet Ride staff members are on board tonight, and they're waving, proudly driving the boat as they continue this wonderful tradition. Hi, guys.
Boat number 32 is coming to us from Jupiter. John Morrow and family have been participating in the parade for 3 years now. The theme is Christmas in Florida with multiple inflatables and LEDs themed around why Christmas time in Florida is the best version of Christmas.
And boat 34 is Forget Me Not, a corporate entry for Get Wet Water Sports in Riviera Beach. They've been participating in the boat parade for 10 years now. This year, the boat is all about Lilo and Stitch. They've taken everyone's favorite little blue troublemaker and given him a first-class holiday ride because, you know, who doesn't love Stitch?
I love it. I think it's a great theme. Boat number 35 is called Next Time with a theme of blue ice. The boat is covered in 2,000 blue LED lights. Joining Jonathan Finch from Boynton Beach on board are friends and Zoe the dog. This is their 2nd boat parade appearance.
And next up is boat 36. It's a corporate entry for Pura Vida Divers in Riviera Beach on Singer Island. Aurelia is decked out to celebrate the holidays with friends and family of the Pura Vida crew. They have been in this boat parade for 8 years.
Another long-time boat parade participant.
A great entry.
And there's more coming. We're not done yet.
It's not stopping.
There's still so many out there.
Boat number 40 is up next.
Yes, that is the Polar Pineapple Express from Jupiter, inspired by the 1985 book by Chris Van Allsburg that became a movie starring Tom Hanks. The Polar Express tells the story of a young boy on Christmas Eve who takes a magical train ride to the North Pole. We love that story, don't we?
Oh, it's such a good one. And boat 41 is up next. It is Fishful Thinking here for the first boat. This is their first boat parade.
They did a really good job.
Welcome, guys, and welcome aboard Fishful Thinking. Where are the fish, you say? They swam south for the winter, and our family of flamingos flew in, introducing a seasonal boat renaming Flamboyance of Flamingos, where tropical vibes meet holiday cheer here in South Florida.
Then we have boat number 42, the Christmas Misfits from Jupiter for their first boat parade. Welcome to the island of misfit toys from the 1964 Christmas claymation movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It was on the other night, and I had to watch. It's my favorite.
I love that movie. I grew up watching that too. Michelle Caldwell and friends have been watching the parade for years and finally decided to be a part of it this year, and we're so glad that they did.
I love when people, they're kind of on the sidelines for a while, and then they enjoy it so much. They're like, you know what? I want to do that next year. So we're happy they're here.
There's a lot of those, and we love that.
It's really such a fun time. This is how we celebrate the holidays here in South Florida.
This is how we kick it off. Absolutely.
Boat number 38, they're a little out of order, but that's okay. You can imagine it's not like, hey, just get in line.
So this one is Sea Cottage, so beautiful. Step aboard Sea Cottage, where the Florida Intracoastal turns into the heavenly highway. Their crew of angels, altar boys, and even a bishop or two will be floating by in a flurry of white, gold, and shimmering lights with halo-wearing dogs keeping watch at the bow. Think Blessing of the Fleet meets Christmas Eve midnight mass with a sense of humor. Under a starry night glow of twinkling lights, they'll be sprinkling blessings on every boat they pass. And if a rogue shark shows up, he just might get baptized too.
Okay. Coming up next is boat number 39, throwing a full-on 90s theme neon Christmas party. The kids are grown, so the adults are going to cut loose a little tonight and party like they used to back in the 90s. This is the Nassif family's 9th parade, and looking at that boat, it shows for sure. It takes about 30 hours, 2 people, and a mountain of zip ties, they say, to pull off these decorations, all while working around whatever the weather decides to do.
You never know, but we get lucked out tonight.
They have made so many happy memories over the years doing this parade. They say it is the highlight of the season for them.
They're such a great family. It's so nice seeing everybody. We gather for the captain's meeting every year before the boat parade happens, and we get to see everybody and talk and spend some time together. So it's nice when, I get to see everybody
People
who's been returning, and they've been doing it for years. It's wonderful.
Boat number 43 is up next. And that is Unconquered from West Palm Beach with a theme of Winter Wonderland. Let it snow. Kyle Bateman has been a part of this Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade now for 5 years, and on board he's joined by friends and family.
So the parade obviously starts in North Palm Beach, but goes through several municipalities: Palm Beach Gardens, Juno Beach, Jupiter, obviously. So many places along the parade route to view the parade from. There's tons of parks and restaurants, so that's what makes this parade so special.
I feel like the entire northern part of our county just gets in on this because this is what everybody wants to do. So many friends are going out on the boat tonight, and watching from along the Intracoastal Waterway.
Yeah, that's a good point. So many people also watching from their boats, which next year they all should enter their boat in the
we
parade,
want them in the parade, exactly. But
don't just watch.
Such a different experience too, being out on the water and watching the parade from there.
Absolutely. So I see our largest boat in the parade is coming up, and that is the Mariner 3. It's a custom 120-foot yacht available for charter here in Palm Beach County. Like I said, it's the largest boat in the parade. But the other cool thing is that her birthday is next year in April, and she's going to be 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
That's the Mariner 3, that large yacht that we see there.
Wow. That's boat number 48, right?
Yes, and so 49 is also passing right now.
That's a corporate entry for Sea-Tow Palm Beach. We want to thank Sea-Tow Palm Beach once again for all of their assistance each year because they are so integral in helping collect toys along the parade route.
Yeah, we really couldn't do it. We said it earlier, but we could not do it without all of the support from the toy boats along the parade route.
And when we say toy boats, we don't mean fake boats.
No.
We actually mean the boats that are out there collecting toys.
collecting the toys, volunteering their time, and it's just it's amazing.
Because a lot of this is simply that, people who are volunteering their time, coming out here. The Marines are out here on one of the boats with our Glenn Glazer, and they're collecting toys along the parade route as well.
We want to thank all the law enforcement, again, out on the water tonight. We couldn't do it without them. This parade has such a great safety record. I don't want to jinx anything, but they've been so helpful over the past 31 years.
We're so grateful, too, for this weather, because I can't recall a parade where we've had rain. So we've been very lucky.
We've been so lucky.
I know, knock on wood.
I know. I'll take the heat over rain any day.
Well, thank Chris and Glenn for the weather tonight.
So our last boat is approaching, the last boat in the parade this evening, representing Little Smiles. And you all know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Santa is back. Santa's riding on the Little Smiles floating sleigh, visiting us all the way from the North Pole. Captain Leslie Wiles and Palm Beach Yacht Group are proud to sponsor Little Smiles by providing Huntress for Santa's cruise through the Palm Beaches. He's riding in style and luxury aboard this legendary Sportfish yacht that just underwent a 2-year refit, by Lux Furniture. Palm Beach Yacht Group is committed to serving our community by facilitating meaningful social interactions through boating activities, fishing, and environmental conservation.
Oh, there's
Santa's
Santa.
here.
Santa's right in the front of the boat there.
The mission of Little Smiles is to help kids be kids during difficult times in hospitals, hospice, and foster care. But during the holiday season, they change their mission and they help any child in need, and any family in need. For more information, visit littlesmilesflorida.org.
And I do just want to highlight the fact that the toys that are collected tonight, they go both to Little Smiles and Toys for Tots.
That's right. Yes, and they stay in our community.
Which is a wonderful thing, because we have so many families each year in need. And
Absolutely.
Of course, this year the need is great.
Yes.
Well, that is a wrap of the 31st Annual Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. I'm Felicia Rodriguez alongside Alyssa Freeman.
Happy holidays from WPBF 25 and the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County.
Have a good night, everyone, and happy holidays.